LeBron, we've been talking about this in the days leading up to this, and I know you were looking forward to it all week, but what was it like walking in the building? This place went crazy, and you realized I'm actually here for the first time getting to watch my son play.
I think I was a lot more nervous than my son, coming in here and, just being such a surreal moment, for myself, for our family, for Bronny himself. It's pretty cool.
And it's not just that you're getting to see him play for the first time. He is playing, of course, against your old high school, and you've stayed so connected to St. V's. You refurbished their gym. It's now named after you. You provided them with these arenas, with these uniforms that they're wearing against your son tonight. Is it strange cheering against them?
Yeah, absolutely. I told my wife I needed to do, what Steph Curry's mom always do and get to have St. Vincent and St. Mary and have Sierra Kane jersey for this game. My heart is always going to be with St. V. Coach Drew is like a father to me, a father figure. He taught me so much, not only about the game of basketball, but about life and what it means to be a young man off the floor. So I'm always going to be indebted with St. V and Coach Drew. And, it's just, like I said, it's like full circle that I'm here in my home state. My son is here with his high school playing my alma mater, and all my guys from my high school, the Fab Five, is here tonight as well. So it's crazy.
You kept using words the last couple of days like surreal, emotional, and the fact that you are here with your guys. You had dinner before this game with all your old teammates. It's like a homecoming.
It is a homecoming. We don't get to spend as much time as we would like to, but anytime we get back together, we pick it off right where we left off. So, to have my guys here, to see Coach Drew, to see, St. Vincent St. Mary and the fans here, and then to see Sierra Kane and my son, it's just, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's how cool it is. It just doesn't make sense.
Now, I mentioned this is the first game you've gotten to see in person. I've seen you after games. You've got the phone out. You've got the iPad out. You're streaming. You got your feet in a bucket of ice, and you're still watching your son. I've heard that you scream on the team plane, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, he's watching another game of his kid. How different is it getting to actually be here? And now you are still yelling, but he can hear you this time.
No, he can't hear me. Hopefully I'm not too loud, and I'm distracting him from what the main thing is, and that's just trying to win. So. But I'm just so proud of, not only Bronny, but Bryce and Zuri, my three kids. We just try to raise them the right way to be, like I said, great in the community, be great to their teammates or classmates or whatever the case may be, and, represent the James name, with the utmost respect, to everybody. So, like I said, it's an honor for us to even be here. It's an honor for myself to have my family here and for us to be watching such a beautiful game.
But people who are watching you on the broadcast, they're seeing what people who have seen you when your son plays at AAU already know, which is your dad. You do all the sports dad things. You yell, you encourage, you do all of those things. Do you ever feel self-conscious that because you're LeBron James, getting up and yelling and doing all the regular dad stuff?
Absolutely not. Because it's all about support for me, and it's all about the love of the game too. Without the game of basketball, I wouldn't be here. Obviously, my son wouldn't be here. Our family in this position. The game has given me so much. I feel like it's my obligation and my duty to give the game back with all the energy and all the excitement and, giving my son pointers and him giving me inspiration. He's motivating me tonight. So, watching him tonight, I can't wait to go and play tomorrow.
I am going to tell on you to America, though, because I know that you have had to apologize to your mother since you started being courtside at your son's games. Would you like to tell people why you've had to apologize to Gloria?
Yeah, I had to apologize to my mom because when I was growing up playing AAU ball, my mom used to be one of the loudest people in the stands. I'm talking about going crazy at my opponents, going crazy at the referees, going crazy at my own coach and teammates. And I used to be like, Mom, you got to sit down. What are you doing, Mom? Like, you're embarrassing me. It's Mom. I'm looking to you right now. My mom's actually here, so yeah, I've told her to her face, I apologize. I know exactly how it feels to be a parent, watching your kid play. So, yeah, I've apologized.
And you know how your son feels, too, being the center of attention. And he's just a freshman. He's earned raves from his teammates and coaches about how he plays his role. He's a team-first player, looks to make the pass, looks to make the right play. But you know as a parent how much attention is on him. What have you told him about handling and balancing being LeBron James Jr., but also being a kid?
Nah, I mean, we don't even talk about, what it means to be LeBron James Jr. From early on, we've been calling him Bronny for a long time. Obviously, we know what that's short for, but he's his own identity. Same with Bryce, same with Zuri. It's our job in the household to prepare them for life and prepare them for when they walk outside our door to know what's coming or try to be prepared for. When he's playing the game of basketball, all we care about is how, I'll tell him every time before we go out and play hard, have fun, be a great teammate. and everything else take care of itself. You know, so what we're most proud about is how, you know, when parents come up to us and say how well mannered and how well spoken our kids are, that makes us you know, ecstatic. And they say, Miss Bronny is so, you know, he's so nice to my kid, our kids, and Bryce is so nice to our kids, and Zuri, she's so great. That's what makes us proud more than anything. The basketball court for Bronny and Bryce, the gymnastics for Zuri, that's extra credit, you know, for us. But, you know, it's definitely fun along the way.
What are the things at this point in his career, because he's now in high school, it's much more big time, what does he ask you about the most? What kind of advice does he seek from you?
You know what? If you got a teenage kid, they really don't ask for much. They don't really say much. You know, you got to take it to them at this point. You know, he's usually, you know, back home playing Fortnite, listening to music, you know, talking to his friends. So I just try to drop a few gems on him, you know, on a weekly basis, either if I'm at home or if I'm on the road. Just continue to let him know how proud I am of him. Make sure that he always look out for his little brother and his little sister, because they're looking up to him, and that's what's most important. So, but you know, you gotta go to them. In their teenage years, I figured out you got to go to them if you want to give them some knowledge.
You know, there's kids all over America thinking, well, if LeBron James was my dad, I'd be asking him basketball advice every day. But it doesn't work like that when it's your kid.
It don't work like that when you're the dad.
All right, well, good luck in the second half. I know you were not able to sit down for most of the second quarter, so good luck to Savannah keeping you in your seat.
No, I got to try to relax because I'm losing my voice from the first half, and I'm gonna need it for tomorrow's game. So I'm gonna try to calm down a little bit.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.